And we are back with Academy Award-winning actress turned first-time novelist Reese Witherspoon, New York Times bestselling author Harlan Coben. They've teamed up on a new thriller, Gone Before Goodbye. Okay, so I don't want to say odd couple, but I was surprised to hear you guys had teamed up. So how did this happen?
Oh gosh, well, I came up with this idea of a crazy character that I just couldn't shake. And I had met Harlan at a conference 9 years ago, and I thought I would really like to write the book. And so I called him and I was like, I don't know how to write a book. Will you help me?
So what did she give? She gave you a character.
Yes. Well, I always thank God she tells that part of the story because it's so braggy. So Reese Witherspoon called me one day. And Reese came to me and I was a little wary about, I don't collaborate on books, and she had this terrific idea and this terrific world. And as soon as she starts telling me the idea, I'm like, oh, dang, that's good. I take out a yellow legal pad. We spend about 3 hours going back and forth with ideas right away, and at the end, just sort of said, let's write a novel together.
And your parents played a part in this?
Well, my parents were in the military, and they were both in the medical profession. So my dad was a surgeon in the Air Force, and my mom was a nurse in the Air National Guard. And so the basis of this character is that she's a reconstructive surgeon in the military who goes into private practice. But when we meet her at the beginning of this book, she's really down on her luck. Her husband is missing, he's not in her life anymore, and she's feeling like she's lost her medical license, she's being sued for malpractice. So when she gets this crazy opportunity, she jumps at it.
So you can't give away too much, right, but give us some sense.
Well, it's a thriller. She goes overseas and her patient disappears. You know, Georgia, we've been friends a long time. We want this book to be the book you take to bed tonight at 11:30, 11, say, I'm just going to read for 10 minutes. Next thing you know, it's 4 or 5 in the morning, or you're starting to watch you guys, and you're just deliriously
No, that's
happy.
what happens. You write it so that the last page of every chapter, it's impossible to stop.
Right. And you'll never guess the ending. That's the other thing I promise. Did you guess the ending?
I did not guess the ending.
Yeah,
I did not guess the ending, but I was riveted the whole way. So you voice Maggie.
Yes.
In the audiobook.
In the audiobook.
Everybody's going to want to know. You're going to play her on the screen.
Oh my gosh. Well, first we got to see if people even like the book. We got to see if people like it. But the audiobook is really great. Chris Pine plays my husband Mark in the book, and I read Maggie and all the other details. And it's just, it's such a labor of love. We had so much fun working together.
What was it like writing?
It was amazing. Half the time I feel like I was calling him and he was on a golf cart with you. And I'd be like, can you put down your golf club? Because we really got to break the second act of this book.
Busted.
And what I really need to know is who is a better golfer?
It's not close. He's much better.
Is he?
But it's not saying much.
Okay.
It's not exactly a rave.
So maybe another one?
I mean, I would love to.
We did have such fun.
We had so much fun.
Every day we texted, we emailed, we got to meet a lot of times in New York. And it was a really, I was very nervous about it, and she's such a great boss.
You were nervous?
Well, I was nervous. First of all, for both of us, this is a risk. I mean, what's fun is at our stage of our career, we can do something that's a stretch, but we're putting ourselves out there, and we were both nervous about it, and we're nervous now. We hope everybody loves this. We love this book, and I'm really proud of it. And we're nervous about it.
Well, I loved it. I could not put it down. I went straight through it. But before we go, I want to ask you. I mean, you've described Diane Keaton as a mentor, and I know you spoke about her at your conference this weekend. Just reflect on her legacy and her career, and Diane Keaton as a person.
Oh my gosh, Diane Keaton was so important to me as a young woman. She was the second director who ever hired me when I was 15 years old. I auditioned for her, and she just gave me so much love and praise. So I went and made this movie in North Carolina with Patricia Arquette and Diane, and it was the summer of a lifetime. And she just kept checking on me for years and years. Are you okay? Is everybody treating you nice? And I'll never forget the kindness she showed me.
Thank you both for coming in.
Yeah, thank you.
Gone Before Goodbye is out tomorrow, and I'm going to actually be moderating a chat with Reese and Harlan tonight here in New York at the Town Hall. There still might be a few tickets left.